So we're live on Twitch right now when we're recording this video. I'm just going to get some feedback from the community on how they feel about these leaked, I guess they're leaked, changes to war that may or may not be coming. So, new Scopely beta coming. They're looking to make some have input on our more war defense rooms. So they're going to go from 8 to 10. Man, that's going to really cut into my resources, man. I'm optimized for what I have already. I'm not even sure how to feel. And more war attacks, I'm sure they're going to bump that up to a couple more. ISO 8 bonuses in war. Yeah, and I don't understand that. FemRaven's asking, ISO 8 bonuses is weird. Does it mean requirements or extra buffs or something? Which I'm unclear on as well. Maybe we'll get some feedback in the comments of what other people think that might be. I'm also unclear on what that is. And then more attackers per defensive player, from 2 to 3 simultaneous attacks per defense player. So that means you'll be able to get 3 on each side, so 6 simultaneous, which I think is perfect. I like that. I really like that. I'm not as interested in the war attacks unless that means more war attacks, if that means that we get more up front. Right now you get 2 unless you want to spend resources, which it feels kind of crappy that you have to use resources for extra attacks in the beginning of war, because when war starts, after those first initial 2 attacks, unless you've saved up extra war attacks through buying through the Blitz store, you're on the bench then. So if by more war attacks they just mean over the course of war, which I believe is 12, you get 12 total in a 24-hour war if you get all the refreshes and you spend the 4 extra attacks, maybe that means going from 12 to 14 or something like that, which I say, because we full clear, who cares? So by more war attacks, we get, instead of 2 up front, we get 4 up front. And then if we spend, energy that will, I don't know, maybe that would be enjoyable. Blazin thinks this is maybe a year away. OG says ISO 8 bonus means rooms will have a random maybe ISO 8 bonus with a question mark. So he's taking a shot in the dark here as well. Like Flight Deck 1 will have striker bonus or something. Oh, that's an interesting perspective. That could be. Zodi's saying war room upgrade after 2+ years, and this is the best they can come up with. Yeah, it seems very bland, especially from some of the suggestions I had. Things that I think would make war more fun would be things like a theater mode, when your node is being attacked or you are attacking a node, like you're one of your alliance mates, that we have the ability to watch. I think that would be a really big deal. I think that would add an absolute ton of fun to the entertainment of war if we could watch, if we could sit in and see how it's going on, offense and defense. FemRaven's suggesting, or even a replay. Yeah, replay would be cool. I would personally like to see it real time, but yeah, and then the other big one I think would add a ton of immersion, and I think would become their biggest game mode in the game, would be if they labeled outside of war the Danger Room, just like the X-Men had their training center called the Danger Room, where you could attack anyone when you're not in war. You can attack either your own defense or alliance mates, and then the history would keep track as it does in a normal war, where you can see what people use to attack your defense. And then maybe there's a reset button, so if you fail or you want to 2-tap it or whatever you want to do, you can reset that room so you can try again. But just as like a practice to spur some more theory crafting and to get people to play around in war more. I think that would become their most popular game mode if they were to do something like that. Pretty easy to just call it the Danger Room. I'm unsure why this was exclusive to an alliance. I don't have any perspective on that. But yeah, that's what I think would be really cool if they brought to war. It seems like it shouldn't be a big deal to add those things. If these are coming, I'm on the fence. I don't know if this feels like it's an upgrade. It feels like they're not making it better. They're just adding more of the same stuff that already exists. It just, like, I'm not excited about this. I'm reading this, and intuitively, when they put out this teaser thing. So this, Devil's Advocate, doesn't feel like a leak. They hinted at this same thing quite some time ago, and they kind of alluded to that these were changes that they were going to make. And when I read them, I'm not excited. So, and War's my favorite game mode. Now, if they were to add in the suggestions I made, I would be chomping at the bit for when they're going to come to the game. I'd be super excited. I would be asking on message boards and on Reddit and forums. I would be poking to see if I could find out more information on a release date. This, I don't even care. I don't care. Who cares? It's this much of an improvement. And then, well, I guess we'll have to even see it being implemented to even know if it's even that. At the end of the day, my gut tells me everything that they do, including this, will somehow have another money grab attached to it. So the extra attacks will have another resource attached to them where you'll have to buy more things in the store, and it'll cost more money. And I mean, you can see where I'm going with this. And that you'll have to buy more deflects to guard more rooms, and they won't give us the resources until we complain about it and make it obvious that it's not more fun. They won't make any specific changes to it until we as a community will be outraged. And so it'll feel crappy at first, and then they'll make it what it was supposed to be later on, and it's kind of the same old thing. So yeah, it's a leak, but whatever, I guess. So Scopely, if you want me to get excited, theater mode in a Danger Room, practice outside of war. All right, well, let me know in the comments how you feel about this. I don't care. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.